Welcome to this mini tutorial on the subject of being original. It can be quite exciting, but also quite daunting to be given the opportunity to do some original research. You may feel that you'd love to, but what does it actually mean to be original? How can I do original research without having lots of time and money? How can I think of something completely new? Whenever I think of an idea, I find it's already been done. Surely it's not realistic to expect students' research to be original. Don't worry, these are common concerns, and here are some responses. I feel that I'm supposed to plan some amazing project that will make a great new discovery. But this is a student project, you're not expected to work miracles, so don't promise them. How can I come up with an original idea when so much has already been written? If a lot has been written, this will give you plenty of approaches and interpretations to critique and build on. I don't have time to do the original research that I think should be done in this field. You're right, this is a student project, limited by time and money. The examiners know that. You can still mention the research that you think should be done. I've thought of a great idea, but I found someone else has done it already. If it's already been done and been published, then it sounds like you did have a very good idea. It's just that someone else got there before you. Here are 5 positives to take from this. If it, or something very like it, has been done before and has been published, this probably means that it was a relevant and important topic to investigate. So you had a good idea. You can learn from how the previous researchers did it, what worked and what didn't. Could you do it differently? Did the previous researchers suggest any further research? If so, you may be able to link your own plans to fit with their suggestions. Could you take the investigation further by doing your own similar research in a different setting, with a different sample, over a different time scale, with a different intervention, using a different perspective, and so on? And lastly, the literature review and reference list should be useful. Here are some ways of being original while building on the research of others. You could extend an existing study or analysis in some way. You could try to replicate a study but in a slightly different field or population. You could explore an under-researched aspect of a topic. You could develop a slightly different method and apply it to the same issue. You could try using a different theory with regard to the same topic. You could identify an aspect of a study that you're sceptical about and investigate it further. Here are some typical activities that could form part of your plan for original research. Develop, apply, extend, clarify, combine, investigate, critique, test, compare, explore, challenge, link. Here are some very simple questions you can ask of any published article to help you think of a linked but original idea. Why? Who? Where? When? How? What? And what if? These questions can start relevant and interesting debates across all the academic disciplines. For example, why did the author choose to focus on X rather than Y? Who could be a more appropriate demographic group for this intervention? Where else could this theory be applied? When might more informative responses be collected? How could that experiment be designed to adjust for X or Y? What seems to be missing from this interpretation? And what if those events were to happen in a different order? So, in summary, be realistic. You're not expected to solve a global problem or to make a major discovery. If your research idea has already been used, you can turn this to your advantage. You can always use other people's published writing to help you develop your own research ideas. And you could try using a set of activities or a set of questions to help you come up with an original research focus. Don't panic, there are many different ways of being original. There are more mini tutorials in this series on our website.